So, I haven't made a video in quite a while, and primarily it's just really been due to working on projects on the actual layout. Just kind of getting in the trenches and working at it. Suddenly I realized it's really been a long time since I've done a video. So I'm just going to run through a few things I've done. The last video I had just talked about starting a church for the layout, and that I did add that on Facebook. But I did not post it here. And so you can see here we've got a tile roof, we have bird poop, we have birds, we have stained glass windows. Let's see if we can get in here. I'm not sure if that's going to be able to focus, but trust me, there's stuff in there. Then we've got here as well more characters, and you can see here that I've started using a different material, and that is it's a paving sand. And it's really simple, the installation actually, and I think it gives a pretty good dirt slash rocky road kind of or dirt road type of appearance. And it's just PVA glue poured on there pretty heavy, and then I put the paving sand over top of it, and then that literally pulls itself in, and I mean, because of the way paving sand works, it really just holds in here nice and tight. So even though it looks like you might have a bunch of crud that would fall off or brush off all the time, there really isn't. You can see here as well, in some of these areas you might recognize from previous videos. I'm planning on doing some resin in here, but I haven't tried that yet in terms of water. So anyhow, that's an upcoming project. Let's see, other than that, we'll move on to the Welcome to Castle Rock Speedway. I believe I have not shown this, but I really like that. And then you'll also see in here some trees, or at least some bare trees. And those are brand new. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to get more of these done, although each one seems to take a significant amount of time. This is my first that I've done with this particular type of brush, and there's more to do on it. There's significantly more to do, but I do think that looks quite a bit more natural than some of the other stuff that I've been working with. So happy with that. Let's see, beyond that, we continue we've got our dumpster fire there, which is always nice. We added a camera that is right here that now shows through this tunnel, and I will do a race later with this, showing kind of how that all lays out, because there are so many just nice appearances in my opinion with this stuff, or nice views that I've kind of set up with each of the cameras. So I mean, I really just looking at this, kind of zooming in there kind of quick. You can see here, just really enjoy how this is really coming together as being more lifelike each time. And every time I think something looks lifelike, then I come back to it later and I'm like, nah, I could do better. And that's the fun part of all of this, really. I've got a spot here. I know I should probably keep my cars in their boxes, but I figured, what the heck, I need a parking lot, right? So there's parking lot. Let's see, one casualty is this fence. And this fence was a lot of work, putting in this fence. The problem is that anytime you marshal and you go down to this lower area, it becomes a real pain. And anytime I need to get onto the layout, which is virtually impossible now, but at the time, I would have to swing over this section here, and it was just a little iffy. So that has been taken out for the time being. I'm going to be putting in some railing that Boone has done, and so I'm really looking forward to getting that and doing that as well soon. So then we'll move along here to the back. I took out the trains temporarily. There's just not a lot of room back here, and because I am doing a lot of I'm moving on to the trees, I need access to this area in here more. So trains are out temporarily. They will be back probably 6 to 8 months as I get more space. Let's see, we did these guys last weekend. Those are products of the resin printer, and I think that was Thingiverse, I forget. I also have a sensor. Well, actually, let me go here. So we've got our cameraman here, and I'll just say this area flashes when a car drives by the grandstand here. The idea being, of course, the cameraman's taking pictures as their car is racing by. That in itself was quite an interesting project, and it's still a project in progress here. There's the back of this sign, and that is, it's an ultrasonic sensor that I'm using that measures or watches this corner as cars go around it. And as cars go around it, it sends a signal back that then flashes these lights that are hidden right behind the cameraman here. So that's the idea. And the fun part about this one was figuring out how to hide the ultrasonic sensor. And I also shared this on Facebook because I've just been lazy and posting stuff there. But I ended up making a sign for it. It's right there, right behind the barriers that John Weber sent me, I think about a year and a half ago. Hi there, John. So I think that's pretty much it. Here's another view of the church. Even if you look at the windows there, you can't really see too well, but the saints are in there. All the fun stuff. It's a mishmash of a bunch of different churches and all of that stuff. I've grown up around a bunch of different stuff. So, and I think that's probably about it. Hope everybody's enjoyed the new layout or the new updates to this. I'll have actual action here coming up pretty shortly. Have a good day.